Timber!
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beers chasing my blues away. And I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social races. Think I'll head on down to Nicolita's. Well, I got friends in low places.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, brother?
Just winding down, man. I listened to that video. My brain hurts, bro. I feel damaged.
You talking about the guy that works out?
Yeah.
Are you talking
that guy.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I know.
I had
man.
no idea he was an amputee.
Dude, crazy.
Yeah. So he'd been running that mouth a whole lot, and I guess that's what he does best because he's not very good at anything else.
Yeah. It's all he
I
does,
guess he
really.
pretends like he's a pro wrestler. Yeah, it is. I guess he pretends like he's a pro wrestler. Now, my wrestling days are long over with, but that guy is what we in the business call a mark. And that's no slide on anybody named Mark. No, that's a mark is somebody who goes to the wrestling shows, buys your T-shirts, buys your pictures, stands outside the dressing room waiting for you to come out. Oh, country boy, can I get your autograph? That's a mark. That's what that guy is. He's not a wrestler. He's not a worker. He's a fucking fraud. He is a dumb mark skunk. So that's about the only interaction I had today on YouTube. I was in the car and it was loud and busy. I was driving. Traffic's bad. But I'm here at the hotel now and we're winding down like you said. Got this little killer athlete with me that's competing in the state championships tomorrow. Proud of him. So I'm going to try not to be too loud because he's got to get up and go hang them medals around his neck tomorrow, you know. So how is everybody doing in the chat? I'm sorry I'm kind of low-key and not very loud tonight, but it sure is good to see everybody. The time just snuck up on me, bro. I was going to work on the intro, and then I got here, and I'm having internet issues, as you predicted, you know, with the hotel internet service. But, yeah, I didn't get a chance to fix the intro or the outro yet, but I will. Might actually have to wait till Sunday to get that part done, but we'll get it done. It'll look good.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Bama.
Always does.
Yeah. Well, how was your kickoff to the weekend today, buddy?
It was actually slow as hell. Like,
really?
It was like I woke up in the twilight zone, and it stayed there all day.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Is that typical for a Memorial Day weekend type thing?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like Memorial Day and 4th of July, we don't get a lot of business.
Right. Most people cook out and
and travel. A lot of
Yeah.
people plan their vacations for this time of year and stuff. So
It's so funny. You know, we came north because the track meets up here in northern end of Kentucky.
mhm.
But the traffic going south was ridiculous, bro. It was ridiculous. It was so funny. Bumper to bumper, it was moving about 20 miles an hour, and we were flying going north. Hey, X Factor. No problem. Thank you for letting me up. I'm sorry I couldn't have. I really couldn't. I couldn't tell when that guy was trying to talk. And I tried to show him respect, but and show respect to your panel, but he just wanted to be loud. He didn't want me to speak intelligently because he knew he's a fraud, and I was going to uncover that when I started talking about actual wrestling and nothing about it.
Yeah. I listened to almost the entire stream that he did, and he not only is he ignorant, like in an inbred way, but he's just a nasty motherfucker altogether. I mean, of course, he's probably living up to the name crude, but it's still the point. Like, nobody's ever going to take that motherfucker seriously.
Yeah,
he doesn't know what he's talking about on any level. He kept talking about Nicolina diagnosing people. She didn't diagnose. She said you should look into it. Go take the test. See. That's what she said. So for this guy, it was illegal. She could lose her license. Actually, I couldn't say it like him. I'm not missing that many teeth. But yeah, man, he was just altogether just inbred.
X Factor. You're in bed like a grandma. Check this out.
What's up? Don't get in trouble, man.
I don't care if nobody sees me in my glasses.
No.
My granny glasses. I don't care what else.
I could see her slipping you a stiff jab right into the side of the ribs there.
Hey, Freeside. Hey, yeah, Mom. Man, I want to thank you all. Every weekend, Friday and Saturday night, you guys show up here religiously, and we appreciate that. We really do.
Yes, we do.
We appreciate you spending your weekends with us almost every weekend. So, hats off, and thank you for that.
It's the meeting place, man. Don't you know?
It is. It is.
That's where all the cool kids go.
Something's trying to advertise here. Try experimental AI features. Is that in StreamYard?
I think so.
No, right now I'm not going to.
Take us down a little AI trip, right?
Oh, goodness. Me too, behind green eyes. It's fun. Hey, Queen Ashley.
Ain't nobody trying to get rid of you, Queen Ash. What are you talking about?
Hey, TOG. Member for 4 months.
I don't know. Oops, sorry.
Listening, about to drive home. Well, be careful, TOG, and we'll try to keep you entertained. Did you have Erica highlighted? Is that what that was?
Yeah, she said, Stan, did you show Kemper the video you got me with the other night?
I figured you would.
Oh, y'all be planning and shit. No. I ain't trusting neither one of y'all.
Actually, man, I can't get on it's a Facebook, and on this laptop, for some reason, I can't log into my Facebook account. It's want me to do all these 2-step verifications and all that stuff. So, or I would play it. I'd play it right now. It is so funny, dude. It is so funny. I said, "Hey, Erica, you're a horseback rider and love horses, right?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, tell me what this is."
Oh, Lord. I can just imagine after the things that you've sent me of Ernie's from his email.
Woman ride that horse and she flipped off backwards. You sent to me.
Oh my God, that was awful.
It was so funny.
I don't even want to know. You just keep it there.
If I could figure out how to show it, I would. I don't have
It was a horse
I can't get on my Facebook.
It's something she was doing at a horse show. I just don't know why.
No, I think it was an accident. I think, yeah, it was an accident. Wasn't it, Erica? Like, she didn't do that on purpose, right?
I think she did.
No. No way. Y'all got to see it. We'll show it tomorrow night. I promise. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. You ever heard the saying horse's ass?
Yeah.
Well, this lady ended up with her face directly up a horse's ass.
I
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
No, I mean not physically inside the ass, but
She
it's
was
funny.
doing a horse's trick and she ended up under her head.
Her head was under the horse's rear end. It was awful.
She messed up. It was a funny video.
Erica said it had to be an accident.
Yeah, it was. I was watching funny videos and it comes there. I watch them all the time. And while he's trying to sleep, I'm giggling.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, Penny, that sucks. Jack Harlow playing this weekend. I believe it's Abbey on the River. Traffic will be horrible in Louisville.
Wonderful.
Ain't traffic always horrible in Louisville though? But yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. Every time I've been through there, it has been. And they're always doing construction, almost like Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Cincinnati never quits doing so.
Lexington's awful for that too.
See, I never go into Lexington. Closest I go is 75.
75 goes right through Lexington.
Is that where you're talking about? Like on there with the construction?
Yeah, the construction.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, did you know? Here's your did you know question. There's an interstate, one interstate that goes as far north as you can go in the United States and as far south as you can go in the United States. That's I-75.
Yeah.
There's an interstate that goes as far east as you can go and as far west as you can go. That's I-64.
I'm going to say 95 goes all the way north and south too.
Did you know 65 or 75 and 64 cross in Lexington?
Yep. Sure do.
You didn't know that. Shut up.
Yeah. Because don't you take 64 to Frankfurt?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
From the Lexington side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Louisville.
Well, yeah, I guess you would be. But what is it, 69? Is that the one that goes down to Nashville?
I'm not sure.
Through like Louisville and like there's like Russellville, Indiana, then you're in Louisville, and then you go down through Bowling Green.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what the
Yeah, I think it is 69 because that 69 takes you south to Fort Wayne.
You know
And Fort Wayne is how I would go. So
you know the odd numbers go north and south on the interstate, and the
evens
numbers
east
go west.
Yep. Like I Interstate 40 from there at the Newport, North Carolina line, and took it to Bakersfield or California, and then I drove this back road from Bakersfield to right outside Sacramento.
Oh wow!
And then went into San Francisco from there on I-80. Yeah, I-80 going into Oakland and San Francisco was crazy, bro. Like the most insane traffic besides Atlanta.
Boy, Atlanta's awful. Tell you where another place I don't like driving is Chicago.
Yeah, there ain't no lines up there. I can't
I've
drive.
been there once. Yeah.
It's awful.
I was going to say, there in San Francisco, like when you're going on I-80 down to the Bay, it's almost like you're in the inclines in Appalachia, and it's bumper to bumper, like 6 lanes, bro, across, just wide open.
Yeah, that's the way it is in Chicago.
Yeah,
There ain't no lines. Like there's places in Chicago where it's 6 lanes across, and there's no lines. Where the hell people know what road?
That's why I can't drive there because I can't go back to Kentucky and drive because I'm already driving all over.
Well, New York City's sort of like that too, especially on the FDR in a lot of places, man. FDR is stupid crazy.
Yeah. You said something about North Carolina. Did you realize that I got my ass whooped in North Carolina and didn't even know it?
Did you?
Yeah, Rick Crude whipped my ass in North Carolina, and
Oh yeah, but he also, like I said, he also claimed he fucked the dog shit out of Mama T. Just saying, he did say that. I rewound. I was like, did he just? Yeah, he did just say that. And then because he thinks she's in Texas, and then somebody's like, no, she's in California. He's like, we're in California. Well, he obviously don't know shit. But yeah, he was saying it at that time.
yeah, he was telling me that they whipped me at a wrestling show, and I was like, no, I ain't never worked a wrestling show in North Carolina. Yeah, you did.
Well,
Nope.
he was claiming to be friends with Anvil's daughter, with Anvil, with Diamond Dallas Page. Like, my friends would love to have their money back, Ernie. Well, some of them did get it. Not all of them. But the cops, and I know DDP said he got paid. And we know by the court documents that Neidhart got paid.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so there was a couple of others, but those definitely got paid. And this idiot sitting over there talking like he knows some shit. Like, they would really like to have that money.
DDP said that if Anvil hadn't got paid, he would have really put a hurting on old Skern Dog. And I believe that.
But didn't he also say in his Bluefield Hell that he got paid?
He did.
Yeah, thought he did.
Hey, Narcissistic Time said, sitting here earlier thinking on the communities, we've gotten to see who's real deal by watching things that happen. One catching criminal charges, one going to jail, one caught in fraud, etc. You know, you're right. All these people that were pointing fingers, a lot of them are now sitting in jail or going to jail. And it's, eventually, I don't want to say the cream rises to the top, but the true colors do eventually show, and that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me give a shout out to Nicolina right quick. Nicolina really went to bat for me today with old Crude up there, and I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. She let him have it.
This is that dude wanting to be a wrestler. I swear to God it is. See his belt on that broom?
Oh, yeah. Dama says and watches these damn TikTok videos all day.
He was talking on there today, and I told Jimbo, I said, oh my God, he don't even know what he's talking about. I said, he's stupid. He ordered his belt just like I ordered Hunter one.
Yeah.
Off of Toys R Us. Kids.
Yeah, I missed it too, Erica. That's what I was just saying. I'm going to have to go back and watch this.
Well, I was driving, and I opened up YouTube, and I saw X Factor was live. And I clicked on there to see what was going on, and Nicolina was on panel, and this other guy kept wanting to get on panel, and finally got on panel, and he wanted to start running his mouth at me. He's, I know they're in the bushes. No, I wasn't in the bushes. I was actually there watching. And so I went on panel, and then he said, well, you won't cam up. Okay, so I cammed up. I mean, you can tell that I bathe, and he doesn't.
Are you talking about the residential retard?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Double R. That's his new wrestling gimmick, by the way. You know, Arn Anderson was double A. He's double R.
Oh my God! See, he's as fake as Ernie, but he wants to talk and put Ernie's name in his mouth. That dude needs to sit there and figure something out about his life, because that motherfucker, dude, he's either extremely intoxicated or he's in dire need of fucking meds.
Or both.
Yeah, that's true. But this motherfucker, man, I was watching him. I was like, this motherfucker's got too many ticks to be normal, for it to not be intoxication or, besides the retardation that we were just talking about. But, this fucker, he just started running his mouth. He was running his mouth about you, running his mouth about Nick, running his mouth about everybody. And I think he just talks to hear himself. Sort of like Griff in a way.
A lot like Griff, ain't it?
Yeah.
Except he had about 10 more people than Griff does, which means he had 14 in chat.
Right. Yeah, he just needs to settle the fuck down and worry about his next fucking government assisted fucking fund. That's what he needs to do, because he definitely didn't have shit right with you, because he was all over the place on the actual facts.
Yeah, I want to discuss that, by the way. So this guy, first, it puts out this little video. I get sent a clip. I guess it was a live stream, or I don't know if it was a video he put out, but somebody sent me a clip, and he's talking about this guy married a 12-year-old, and then he married a 15-year-old. I mean, what can Chuma? Blah, 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 blah. No. First of all, I did marry a 12-year-old, and I was 17. We were both minors. My wife that I married.
I was going to say, which at the time was legal in the state of Kentucky. Because he was talking about how this is not legal and blah, blah, blah. In Kentucky, there's some sick fuckers. No, this is the way it was back then. All right, double R. Fuck.
Yeah, but then he goes on to tell me, well, first of all, he had his information about, like you said, wrong. Thelma was 17 when we got married, and I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike him, who was 20, by his words, almost 22, when he married a 16-year-old that he had met 2 weeks earlier.
It was a runaway.
A runaway 16-year-old. So this guy picks up a runaway minor off the streets and takes her and marries her. And then he wants to talk trash about me, who I've been married to my wife for going on 32 years now.
And we were high school sweethearts.
Yeah. So, man, this dude, this IHOP fool, let it go on somewhere, boy.
Yeah, he's sniffing his nub too much, bro.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Well, I mean, the more he talked, the more he did remind me of judo. Good deal, Queen Ashley. Glad you made it home.
But, like, this guy, man, like, I don't know if you've seen his live or any of his live. This motherfucker, dude, he's got some issues. And he's pretty nasty. Like, he's missing a lot of his fucking teeth. He's sitting there drinking milk out of a cup. Okay? And as he's drinking it, he's getting all this milk on the outside of his lip and stuff, and just sitting there, and then he'll lick it off with his white-ass, nasty fucking toothless tongue. Like, it's nasty, bro. That's not counting him sniffing his armpits continually.
Oh, my God.
Seriously.
What's he trying to see? Stinks?
It's in that link that I sent you, man. I ain't kidding.
I ain't
watched. Sat there and talked about some chick in Canada and how many different ways he was going to fuck her.
Ray Jones said, "How else do you drink milk, Kemper?"
Smart ass.
Kemper drinks it from carton.
No, it was like it was nasty. It was like you just have to see it. You have to go look.
Rick Crude married Southern girl? No, Skunk Ape. That's a different. He married a different one. Southern girl wouldn't marry Rick Crude because he's not on his deathbed and he's not rich.
Right, he ain't got no money.
Yeah, she wouldn't have nothing to do with him. He couldn't afford that. Unless he sold his little. Now, I'm not prosthetic bashing, but let me ask you a question. Does anybody know if his prosthetic is like is it wooden or is it metal? Is it one of them runners prosthetics? Or because if he's going to get in the ring with me, if he's done his research, my finisher happens to be the figure 4.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I don't want to bend his prosthetic up,
Yeah. You might have to practice a different one.
Honey, he just wants to wrestle you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those guys that I'll wrestle this guy and wrestle that guy and wrestle. I knew right then he wasn't a wrestler.
You know who he reminded me of when I was listening to him about his wrestling? Stephanie.
Well, they don't
Her
call
talking
it.
about those old days and how Ernie slept with her husband and how Ernie had scammed all these people back in that time and how she's pissed and yeah. And she told a lot of stories, but that's what this fucker sounded like.
Izzy said, "Hi, Thelma."
Busy.
Hey, let me. Now Vince McMahon done told everybody, that wrestling's fake. So everybody knows that wrestling's predetermined, and well, they know the secrets of the trade. But
supposedly from Canada, Misty. That's what I heard him say tonight in that live stream.
no. Oh, in his live stream, he said Canada.
Yeah,
Because
he said that his first wife was from
somewhere else.
Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that she was from somewhere else in X Factor's live.
Yeah, like I said, he's on something, bro.
His bride.
Or needs to be on something.
California in that one.
Well, she ran away from California, but she was from another country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, dude, he's either he's fucked up on some shit or from not having shit. Or both.
Well, X Factor, you're a wrestling fan. Now, let me tell you something. When Vince McMahon told everybody wrestling was predetermined, so I'm not giving any secrets of the trade away here, but any wrestler that's a wrestler like that actually gets in the ring and performs, and well, they don't call it wrestling. It's work. You don't like if I'm going to wrestle, quote unquote, Kemper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say I'm wrestling Kemper in California tomorrow. Nope. I'm working Kemper in California tomorrow.
Yep. Well, I say anybody that pays attention to anything on social media, I'm sure you've seen these short clips with like Undertaker and a few other people that are out there, quite a few other people, and that's what they call it in those little podcasts.
Yeah, it's
as
a work.
they're sitting there talking about it. Yeah.
No, wait just a second now. Wait just a second.
Well,
This stuff might be fake, but back in the 80s, it was not fake. Dusty Rhodes never had a fake match. You will never tell me he did. I'm telling you right now, that stuff was real, and you'll never tell me no different, and I don't want to hear it.
Don't tell her. Don't tell
Shut up, Jimbo Collins. Ricky Morton and the Rock and Roll Express
what's he
and
responding to?
Flair never did have a fake match. And don't tell me no different now. I'm turning over because y'all have made me mad.
Somebody go. Never mind. It's Bama 101 said, ain't nobody really watches it. What not like Raw is War. The 90s wrestling was the best. Mm-hmm. These clowns, they got in there today. Logan Paul. I like Randy Orton, and there's a few good ones. That's about it. I don't even watch wrestling anymore.
No, me neither.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know who the WWE champion is. I don't, for one, I wasn't a WWE fan. Even when I watched wrestling as a fan, I was an NWA, WCW type guy. And to me, WWE was just too fake,
Oh, Corbin to me was, I hated him. I hated everything about him. But I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody's friends with me knows Dusty Rhodes was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I always said I was going to marry him, and my sister told me, said I got as close as I ever could.
Yeah. Son of a plumber from Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Nobody's next you're going to tell me.
He did give some of the best interviews. Him and Ric Flair, probably.
Oh, yeah, man. They were perfect. They were perfect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you got TOG giggling. Mr. Nobody said you're going to tell me not Macho Man didn't like Slim Jims. As a matter of fact, Macho Man did like Slim Jims, Mr. Nobody. So you can rest easy knowing that Macho Man Randy Savage really did like Slim Jims. Oh, yeah.
He was enemy number one. He worked for the other side.
Yeah, he was a WWE guy. We didn't like him. That's right, Mr. Nobody. Ric Flair. Woo! Ric Flair is the greatest wrestler of all time.
I used to get up at 10 o'clock in the morning just to watch my wrestling when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was the only time I was allowed in the house was to watch that.
That was back before the internet, when you can watch it anytime you want.
You had to catch it then on TV. You didn't even watch it.
That's right. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cody Rhodes is I said I don't know who. Is he the champ?
And he's got his daddy's name tattooed on his chest. He's awesome.
I knew he was gonna like they tried to mess him over, and because I saw it all on internet, but his WrestleMania gimmick there. But
You
I'm
talking
glad
about and all that?
Cody Rhodes, yeah, Dusty's kid.
Mm-hmm. Did you
Uh,
see what Pink Volo said?
Probably whittled himself a prostate. He probably did, Pete Bolo. Now listen, if it's wooden, I'll snap at something. I'll break it right. I'll break it in two and beat him with both sides of it.
Yeah. But
Now,
yeah, I heard that fool talking, and I was like, man, he is so full of shit. And he wants to call all of these other people scammers. Literally, calling all these people scammers, and he's not right about what he's saying. Again, everything he spoke about that I knew about was wrong. So I don't know what the dude's deal is. Like I told you, he reminds me of Outlaw Trucker.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ray Jones and Von Erichs were great. Von Erichs were great.
They were.
And I was arguing with this tool today about people with prosthetics or one leg who couldn't get licensed. I will admit I was wrong on that. There have been wrestlers with one leg, and I watched some videos on them, and they were awesome athletes. And they didn't use prosthetics though; they wrestled with one leg. He brought up Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich didn't lose his leg; he lost part of his foot,
Yeah.
and he was pretty much done wrestling by the time. Like he did wrestle after that, but he was way past his prime, and like you're reaching there, dude. This dude had bigger knockers than most strippers. This crude dude. Um, so I don't believe he could run the ropes. I don't believe he could hop across the ring and hit the ropes. Like I said, he'd be best off working at IHOP. He could probably get management position there. Oh wow, that's cool, Ray.
Managing what, the fucking milk?
No, IHOP.
I'm telling you, man, when you see that, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
We might pull it up, sure.
It was almost as nasty as when Ernie was sitting there in that Mexican restaurant eating with his mouth open.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Ray said, I lived one county over from Fritz's Ranch. Went to the sportatorium hundreds of times. That's cool, Ray. I don't know if y'all know who Fritz Von Erich is, but that Von Erich family was, I mean, if there is a family of wrestling that is equal to or greater than the Hart family, it's the Von Erichs. Also the Armstrongs. For you Southern wrestling fans, you'll know who the Armstrongs are. Bullet Bob, and probably the most famous Armstrong is the one that was making fun of Ernie at the restaurant that day. What was Road Dog, Jesse James.
Yeah, that's it.
He's an Armstrong. Yeah.
That shit was funny. Ernie sitting there just taking it. Like, gee shucks, guys.
You know what? Let me look that. Give me just a second. I'm gonna bring that up and we'll show a little bit of Bluefield hell right quick.
All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was really funny shit. You know, coming from the guy that after all this happened and he failed miserably, got put in jail for 28 days. He got out and he, quote, sued this town for wrongful arrest. He told this to many people. He told it in threats in private messenger, trying to get people to stop with exposing him. Yeah, he tried to use that as leverage. I've sued. I've won. I'll win again. I know where you live. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. That's exactly what that little motherfucker did. Jelly roll.
I'm back. All right, now let me add the. It's Bama 101. Jelly Roll is doing it really big in country. So proud of him, seeing him and Ryan at church and Haystack 2 years ago. Oh, that's cool.
What were we going to say?
I'm getting ready to show a little bit of Bluefield Hell.
All right, cool.
Put one in the chat if you want to see some Bluefield Hell. It's funny stuff.
Let's watch Ernie G. Shucks, guys.
He's a
Guy
screensaver.
that drives him everywhere. You know? What was his name? I had to drive him everywhere. He became BDP's best friend, and Ernie became the fucking butt of the joke.
Toby.
Toby, that's it. Yep.
Starts filming this. So that's what you're going to see. And right from here, we're going to segue right into the Cracker Barrel.
Hell yeah.
Yo, what's up? And welcome to another episode of DDP TV. And I got a special show for you today. I got a special, as far as I got the road dog here. Got Billy Gunn hanging over there, sitting with all his friends over there. And then Ernie, he's the promoter of this show that we're doing tonight. And where we at, Ernie?
We're in Charleston, West Virginia, but the show's Bluefield, West Virginia.
Yeah, so we're going there. And I was supposed to fly in last night, and I didn't get in because I got stuck in Detroit.
You see that look?
I hung in Detroit, and I flew in today around 11:30 and didn't get to the hotel till 1:30 because my buddy Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, they were off in the lounge waiting for Ernie.
And I know you're watching. Oh, Rick Crude. That look right there, that is a mark. That is a wrestling mark. Ernie is a mark, just like you are, Crude. You guys go to the wrestling shows, you buy tickets, you buy memorabilia, you wait out
the jock straps.
Yeah. Would you sign my arm? I'll get it tattooed on there, Mr. Country Boy.
Or
Suck the sweat out of the
walk
palm.
up to your husband and say, "Will you sign my boob?" That's happened to me before.
I didn't sign it.
Yes, you did. Don't lie.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Who turns out his car, that what happened to the car? It hit guardrail?
Car hit a guardrail, so we had to make other arrangements. And
Okay,
I had
so
to end up taking
this is the best.
Explain the other arrangement.
Exactly, because this is the best part of this story. Enter Toby. Hey, Toby, say bro.
How y'all doing? Hopefully better than me.
Actually,
Mr. Nobody. In wrestling, they have a different term for groupies. They call them, what do they call them, honey?
Ring rats.
Ring rat. That's what wrestling groupies are. The ring rats.
I'm sorry. I should have
okay now. Okay now. So Toby, now this is what's so beautiful about this story here. Ernie blames it on one of his employees that crashed his car. We all know it was you, Ernie, crashed the car. So what does Ernie do? Ernie goes over to, where were you at now, Toby?
I was at a gas station pulling a broke down guy out of the road.
Okay, now right now we're in Charleston, West Virginia. Where were you at the time?
I was down in the middle of Green Valley.
About how far is that from where we're at right now?
About 2 hours and 10 minutes.
So 2 hours and 10 minutes. Now, have you ever met this man right here, Ernie, before?
No.
No.
This is how it happens.
Okay. So what exactly this is the promoter. Okay, remember, this has got clusterfuck written all over it.
Yes, it does.
So
Okay, I want to point out that these guys are clowning on Ernie, and he's laughing about it.
Yep, shuts, guys.
Again, that is what we call a mark.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that if Crude was around these people, he'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you guys are so awesome.
Toby would be the hero again, even if Crude was around.
Diamond Dallas Page literally is sitting there telling Ernie that his entire event is going to be a clusterfuck. Now, this is before the event.
This is before it even takes off.
He's telling him it's going to be a clusterfuck. It's got clusterfuck written all over it. And Ernie laughs about it. Let me back that up just a few seconds.
Well, you can look at Ernie and tell it's going to be a clusterfuck.
Oh, that's
just saying. Then
that's
you have
cool.
these excuses and shit already. Yeah, you can. It's wide open coming your way.
Yeah, but
He was making the best of it.
yeah, like you are such a pussy when somebody sits there and talks shit about you like that, and you laugh about it. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't you stand up to him, Ernie? You big bad tough guy, you.
Lightning Tiger.
Lightning pussycat. All right, let me back it up. Y'all pay attention to Ernie when Diamond Dallas says this is a clusterfuck. Watch what he does. Watch what Ernie does.
About how far is that from where we're at right now?
About 2 hours and 10 minutes.
So 2 hours and 10 minutes. Now, have you ever met this man right here, Ernie, before?
No.
Okay. So what exactly this is the promoter, okay, remember this has got clusterfuck written all over it.
Look at Ernie. He knows.
So okay. So what exactly about how far is that from where we're at right now?
About 2 hours and 10 minutes.
So 2 hours and 10 minutes. Now, have you ever met this man right here, Ernie, before?
No.
Okay. So what exactly this is the promoter, okay, remember this has got clusterfuck written all over it.
Look at him. Look at that shit. He knows.
He just got clowned. The guy says this is the promoter and it's got clusterfuck written all over it. Now look at the look on his face. He's laughing his ass off, bro.
It's like he just saw 20 dicks.
Look at Billy Gunn back there in the corner. Like, I hope I get paid.
Yeah.
Ain't it? It is so embarrassing, right? Like that. He's such a pussy. Oh gosh.
So Ernie, what exactly did you say to my man Toby over here?
I do whatever a good promoter would do. You like wrestling?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we bought 2 tickets.
So then what did he ask you to do, Toby?
And he said, how would you like to meet him today? And I was like, what are you talking about? You know, I thought it was some kind of gimmick. I had no clue. And he said,
all right. So Toby actually uses a wrestling term, gimmick. Ernie don't know what that is. Rick Crew don't know what that is. But this Mark Toby knows what a gimmick is. Ain't that sad?
Mm-hmm.
you know your way around this area? I said, yeah, I'm from around here. He said, how about Charleston? I said, I can get you there. He said, let's roll.
So this is our driver, okay? And this is my personal friend now, Toby, because I know he's going to get me the hell out of Bluefield and my other two.
Ernie's still laughing. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Still laughing. The dude is making fun of him. And Ernie, yeah, what an idiot. Yeah, but Bluefield hell. Yeah, let me grab the link to this. You guys, if you haven't seen this, let me put this in chat. You want to go watch this for sure. There's 5 episodes of it, but watch them in order, okay?
I got a question, Jimbo.
What?
How many views are on this? Just the one video we're watching right now?
Hang on a second. Let me go grab it. Now, these 5. Oh shit! I can't remember what I was going to say. Okay, let me look at the views.
Sorry, man. I was just curious because I mean, this is about Ernie, and it's not anybody but DDP's content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there is 28,000 views on this. And
damn it, Ernie! Now that is a fucking video, son.
Yeah. It's 13 years old. Now, it's not a viral video like Ernie claims, you know.
No, not viral, but damn, Ernie, 28,000 people. Not affiliated with Jimbo, not affiliated with Kemper, have watched this video. Well, around 28. You take about 1,000 away.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all watch. Be sure to watch these. Watch it in sequence. Now I remember what I was going to say. In episode 5, you will see Mr. I do not have a criminal record get arrested.
Tiger Whisperer.
DDP had me as true Tiger Whisperer. He did. So, yeah. I mean, we'll give you that much. We'll give you that.
Two brothers over here. No, I can't now. I was going to leave early, but I can't leave without them now. And Billy is probably laughing because he was getting really hot. Where the hell? Like, I'm losing Billy. How's it going? That's where. There he is, right there. Ticking time bomb. Okay. So the bottom line is Ernie asked Toby to come get me, dog, and gun. And that's why we're at Cracker Barrel right now. And somehow he saved the day. Now, my brother, what was your first name again?
Joe.
Okay, that's Joe. Where are you from?
Hello, Pearly Northern. Welcome to the chat. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the chat. Enter Joe. I don't know this guy, but apparently he is actually from Laurel County, and was Ernie's helper. He's got some funny stories in this episode.
Kentucky. How'd you get swiggled into this?
I'm his employee that wrecked the car.
He's his employee that wrecked the car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's got about as many teeth as Rick Crew. No, he's got about 5 more teeth than Rick Crew does. Sorry.
It's just keeps getting better.
Okay, there's going to be continuing episodes. This is just the first one.
The pilot.
The pilot. What's it called?
This is the pilot.
Okay.
The rough draft.
We'll keep you going. This is stage 1. I'll keep you posted. There was something I forgot about. There was something you said, dog. What was it about his phone you were talking about?
Oh, yeah. His screensaver is a picture of Ernie with Hulk Hogan with his arm around him.
Let's see the picture.
All right. Mr. Crude, that is a mark. That is what you are, son. Ernie has Hulk Hogan as his screensaver.
That's what he was wanting Ernie to tell on himself about. Like, he pretty much just said, Ernie, come out of the closet. And he just came out.
Yeah. Now, I hate to give this away, especially if you're a male wrestling fan. But the wrestlers, the workers, we sit in the locker room and we make fun of you. People like Ernie, adult males who have a picture of another adult male as their screensaver.
Yep.
We make fun of you. You deserve it. You pussy. I mean, when you look up pussy in the dictionary, it says an adult male who has another adult male as his screensaver.
Yep.
That's a blank screen.
That's how it needs to be.
There's Hulk.
What are you, about 7 now?
Look at Ernie's face.
Oh, shit. 7 years old.
Ernie just realized he said 7. Look, Ernie acts like he gets mad, and then he starts laughing again.
He's about
Put up the picture so we can see. I want to get it.
Look at that.
You know what's sad? It's probably photoshopped.
Yeah. You know what's sad? Look at how dirty Ernie's fingers are.
Oh, shit. That shit's funny.
Good shot of that. Okay. Hulk really had the...
Look at that, dude. That's hilarious. And Ernie is showing it on his little BlackBerry, and he acts like he's, reluctant, but you can tell he's actually proud of it.
He's like, look at my picture. It's sort of like the one he's got with Dog Bounty Hunter.
Yep.
Same kind of shit with that motherfucker, dude.
Now listen, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't have I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I have pictures of myself with famous athletes. I have pictures of myself with pro wrestlers. But they are not my screensaver, nor will they ever be.
Right. Or your wallpaper on your computer, or, you know.
Right. I mean, that's just weird.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
But that's also Ernie's style. You know, inside that phone that he's showing right there, he's got some pictures of Eric and Phil. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. That's so quit that, man. Quit that.
The blonde with the blue going there. Okay, good enough. When he leaves here, it'll be him and Toby. So how many people you bringing? You bringing a good 100 or two? No, it's the other way around.
Oh, I want it shooting me. This is volume 2 of DDP TV. Ernie, just put DDP. Oh yeah, Ernie. Sorry.
He is so proud of being a Mark. You see that?
Yeah.
About that, I'm a new cameraman.
He's always been a thirsty whore.
Look at his little fresh haircut he's got, dude. Look
at that hairline, how far it goes back. You see that shit? Just look at it.
That was 13 years ago.
That's side profile right there.
Yep.
That's real. Like, that motherfucker meets the damn dome, the top dome part of his head. That's not a hairline anymore, Ernie. That's the back of your head, bitch. Wow.
Ernie just put DDP on the phone with a random fan.
Sweet.
And says it's a ticket sale.
Okay, man. Looking forward. Did you get those VIP tickets? All right, sweet, man.
The people who got those VIP tickets, by the way, really got the shaft, because when you bought a VIP ticket, well, you got to meet the wrestlers, and the wrestlers weren't even there on time before the show, so they didn't get to meet them. Also, you got entered into a drawing for a big screen TV. Guess what was never purchased, Kemper?
The TV.
Big screen TV. Never made it to the event.
Sounds like T-shirts.
Yeah, Ernie said he was going to go buy it out of ticket sales. Then why advertise it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't advertise something you don't have.
Do a surprise raffle or some bullshit, man. But not that, man.
It's bait and switch. It's false advertising. Oh, you're right, Kemper. It is much like the Tiger T-shirt sales.
Yep. You say all of our T-shirt fans and hockey mask fans, we know.
Hey,
guys, we've seen it.
Now, Ernie's got all these Rescue Our Children T-shirts that people model for him. Wonder why he didn't give none to the wrestlers. Oh.
Is it true?
Well, he didn't have no money or T-shirts then. He was scamming.
Now I see why he always wears that hat.
No kid.
Yeah, man, I got the dog here. You didn't get on the phone with Road Dog Jesse James yet, did you?
Thanks, Dallas. Hey, you never can tell. We're gonna sell a ticket here.
Who else you want me to say? Who's this?
Hey, this is Dallas talking to Matthew, random fan.
His wife, and what would be your name?
Now he's talking to Matthew's wife.
Now that is pretty awesome of Diamond Dallas to actually get on the phone with whoever that is and sell a ticket. That was good of him, man.
But
you know, Ernie's shoddy promoter. He claims to be a promoter, actually, and he's not. He said that when he got arrested, didn't he say it was his 174th show?
Yeah, some shit like that.
It's actually his only ever wrestling event. He had 2 prior MMA events, and all 3 were failures. Those 2 MMA events and the wrestling event. And then he did Horror at the Plex. And if y'all don't know how that went, man, it was an epic fail. He took Dr. Sak Saeed for nearly $50,000 for that one.
I was going to say, for those of you that aren't familiar with his hockey mask days and the Horror at the Plex, you should really go visit Horror Mask News on Facebook, because it's dedicated entirely to Ernie. and this is his early years. This is before he was rescuing children. You should really go check it out. There's a lot of stuff on there.
Yep. And despite what Skirndog thinks, I do not run that site.
Neither do I. Neither does Chris Lewis.
As a matter of fact, I don't even know who it is.
None of us do.
Nope.
Ernie would have more of an idea than we do because these are people that he was once friends with that had power over one of his pages and took that page and turned it against him. Started exposing his ass because he was doing all the bullshit with the hockey mask. And of course, you know, then he evolved to his horror at the Plex and all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, he just went completely nuts. And they documented the early part of what we were doing when we started. They've got pictures of the suitcase of dildos. They've got, what else? The threat with Benny. There's a few other things. You should go check it out, guys. If you haven't, I'm thinking you might like it.
Dad was walking around in the dark here, and she left the little refrigerator door open in the room. She smacked her leg on it.
She hit you with a cold drink. I ain't gonna say shit.
The hell? She got to be able to see me to hit me.
Can't say nothing.
That's true.
Sandy? Hey, Sandy. I guess we're going to meet here in a couple hours.
There's the infamous Toby. He's the lifesaver. Billy, what do you think of today? Enough said.
Okay, buddy. Big meeting, man. Look forward to meeting you, See you. See it? That's the kind of shit that we do when it comes down and pulling the fans. We'll get on the phone, we'll call them in. Got them between another 10 friends. You see? That's the shit.
I wish I would have phoned this one in.
How many things there were about?
Now, Road Dogg is making fun of Ernie and said, I wish I would have phoned this one in, like he didn't want to be there. And Ernie is laughing his little ass off about it. Like,
Look at him.
Yeah.
Fool.
I see a little bit of discussion going on over here. I can't really see the chat that well because I'm blind as a bat, but DDP does help a lot of people. I don't know who else you're all talking about, but DDP with the DDP yoga and stuff. Like, you guys need to watch what he did with Buff Bagwell and some other guys. Like, he has really helped rehabilitate a lot of people from drugs and being down on their luck. He really has, man.
Yeah.
You guys need to check it out if you ain't. DDP's a wonderful human being, in my opinion.
That's the thing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Did you ever know what you're doing, dog?
For the last 3 months, I have actually. I went to rehab. WWE paid for it.
And a good investment it was.
It was my family thing.
Okay,
There you
it could be episode 2 or 3. I'm not sure exactly. I'm still on my way to Bluefield. And I just found out that, what exactly did you just say there, Toby, a minute ago? About if it was your truck?
If it was my truck, I'd have it overhauled.
Yeah. So the truck, it's got some vibration. Don't bother me. I don't give a shit. But I'm wondering why he's so, he's trying to cull the vibration. He's apologized. I'm like, don't worry, not a big deal. And then he said, if this was my truck, I'd have it overhauled. Now, you remember the beginning of the story where Ernie came to him and asked him to drive if he would come and go pick up some wrestlers. It wasn't even his truck. Now, Joe, right?
Yeah,
Whose truck is it?
it's my buddy Jeremy's.
His buddy Garrett's. Where the fuck does that even come from? What's his name?
Jeremy.
Oh, his buddy Jerry. Okay. So the bottom line is, where's Jerry?
Jeremy is at our motel in Bluefield.
Okay. So just take a look at these roads here today. And these roads are dangerous with no snow. Now, do you see the snow that's all around? We're supposed to have a huge storm coming in. So if for some reason this doesn't get put up until much later after my death, well, then you'll know what happened, okay? Because look at this slope going down this hill.
All right. So, yeah, that's enough Bluefield hell. But you guys watch that. It's really good. All 5 episodes are good from beginning to end. They're freaking hilarious. And Ernie ends up in jail in the end, where he deserved to be. Like he defrauded all those people, including police officers, and that's what got him arrested.
At Christmas time.
Yeah, and honestly, if he hadn't got arrested, he probably would have got really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I guarantee you he would have gotten, and it wouldn't have been the wrestlers; it'd have been the cops.
Yeah,
Just saying.
damn, I received a phone call. Hang on.
I'm thinking he's earlier. It's somewhere in the video he does, but I can't remember where. Ray, you'd have to go and look at the videos. They're not very long. I think one of the longest ones is like 20 minutes or a little bit longer. But yeah, it's a shame what Ernie does to people. And you, like I said, you go to Horror Mask News on Facebook, you'll see a lot more. So a lot of the same receipts that we've shared, but they've also helped a lot with just a little bit of groundwork has gone a long ways. Because of them, I was able to reach out and find a lot of these people that have been fucked over by Ernie. And a lot of them are really good people that just want to live a normal life without Ernie in it. No fear of Ernie coming back. They don't want to have anything to do with him. Same people he's given death threats to. The same people that actually got him pulled into the FBI office there in London for him pretending to be Department of Homeland Security. There's been some that just, a year ago, a little over a year ago, got a no contact order on a charge that was stalking via internet, stalking, harassment, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
So there's been quite a few of these people that we've gotten to talk to find out personally, not just by what was on social media, but from their own mouths. Just like Rosie, the mom at the trailer park, one that busted Ernie in the mouth. Yeah, she had some things to say about Ernie.
All right. I went ahead and loaded up episode 5. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see my favorite part. Put one in the chat if y'all want to see my favorite part.
Oh, it's my favorite part too. I use it for an avatar.
When I go to sleep, I mean it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He's got to run tomorrow.
Dan was getting on to the kids. One in the floor, one at the door.
That's it. To be continued.
There goes our.
I cannot wait to see that happen again soon. I cannot wait. Isn't that a beautiful sight, everybody?
Yes, sir. If you'll listen.
What? I think you muted.
If you'll listen real closely, one of the wrestlers says, I believe, there goes our paycheck. Listen up.
There goes our payday.
There goes our payday.
Yep. Poor people, man. They got duped. Just by trying to do something they do for a living. And Ernie's on their realm being a fraud. It's fucking sad. That's why he needs to go to prison for a while so humanity can get a break from him.
It's Bama 101. No, he's on a bus. He's on a Greyhound bus, or was on a Greyhound bus. He's somebody's house now, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's down in Tennessee, I think.
Yeah, he ain't got nobody fooled. I'm going out west. I'm going to California. No, you ain't. For one, there ain't no Greyhound bus that can make it from New York to California in 13 hours. Don't happen.
Nope.
Look it up.
Dude, it took me, what was it, 18 hours or something like that to get from Kentucky to Detroit.
Yep.
So whatever, Ernie. I know
Ray,
that.
you are absolutely right, buddy. Those guys needed that money to pay their bills, and he blew it on dope.
Well, it was Christmas time. A lot of those cops, that was an overtime gig for them. That was probably for Christmas presents or trips to see family or whatever.
Yep. Not only that, it was, tax free, like supposedly, like Ernie's going to pay these guys cash, double what they were making as police officers. I think that's what they said, supposedly. And then he didn't pay them.
Right.
He did end up having to pay them. The judge made him. Ernie claims he sued and won. Ernie didn't sue nobody. Ernie got sued. He is such a loser, man. Like, people, Mama T, was Ernie being bullied, stalked, and harassed in Bluefield? Did the trolls ruin his Bluefield show? Or is he just full of shit?
How about Horror at the Plex? Did the trolls do that?
Oh,
because that was his biggest fuck up. That's the one that cost the most. Like you were saying earlier, and I interrupted and told everybody about Horror Mask News. Well, I found out about all of that, including Dr. Sack, from Horror Mask News.
Yep.
Now, I'm sure Jimbo knew about it before then. I'm just saying that's how I learned of it. But, dude, like $50,000, he gave him $10,000
in cash
at the beginning to be able to run the thing, right? And this motherfucker went and bought a new Lexus. All that's documented there.
Yeah, you Lexus, but
it was new to him.
Yeah,
well, $1,000 car.
Yeah, and then after Horror at the Plex, he, I'm using air quotes here, wrecked it. And nobody cared. None of his friends cared that he wrecked his car. And of course, that car was trash. Everything Ernie touches turns to shit.
Yep, just like that Dodge he was driving in 2020 and 21. Same thing.
Yep.
The car before that, I forget which one it was another Dodge or Chrysler.
Yep.
Like, this is all he's done. Like, the truck he got from you, he's supposed to pay you payments on. He ran it in the ground, never took care of it. It stalled out, died out on the highway.
Yep.
You went and took you, yourself, and one of your children and brought it back home, and you still use it today.
James just now drove it home tonight. Like, he went and got dog food and stuff while we were out of town, and his truck. It's James's truck. James, when we got the money, he didn't want a new car. He wanted a brand new computer, and I got him a really nice computer. It was like $5,000, but he kept his old truck, and that's what he's driving. But Ernie treated it like garbage. Never paid me a payment on it.
Ran it in the ground.
Left it parked on the side of the road, and I had to have it towed to my house.
That's what Ernie does.
But yeah, I'm a horrible friend. Horrible friend.
Yeah.
Narcissistic Time said, let me see if I can read this. Damn it, Tiger Lori and the rest of subs that are head over heels for Ernie have never been close. Sorry guys, I'm not Mama T, I just can't see. To him in real life. Therefore, it's why they haven't been burned. Majorly. Every close friend of his and girlfriend was burned. You're right.
Yep. And that's why I made that community post the other day, talking about how he's fucked over the people that loved him and cared about him and supported him. That's who I was talking about. You know, hell, you've got Not My Monkey, you've got Jody, you've got MAGA, like you've got all of these people that have really been there for Ernie, and he has shit on these people.
Yep.
I mean, that's just a short list, me off the top of my head. Okay, there's a lot more, but this is what he's done.
I mean, just take MAGA for example.
Well, hold on. And one major one, Jimbo. You and Thelma. You guys gave a shit about him. You felt bad for him. You tried to help him numerous times. Gave him a place to be safe, to get food, to he's not going to want to, but a place he could shower and use as a home. He just didn't want to do what was right. He had to shit on you guys.
Yep, that's what he does.
$1,500. Wallet, you know, that
Yeah.
kind of comes back talking about, oh, I've only got 3 weeks to live. They told me in the emergency room.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's just, he just, you know, he's a shit human, man. And that's, you know, I mean, and he really turned me against MAGA. And
yep, and Phil. He kidnapped Phil.
But you know what?
Georgia to Kentucky.
If you
against
take
his will, literally. Like, it was on a live stream as well, guys. People were like, Ernie, you know, this ain't legal, bro. Just like his highway runs, the cops showing up to Phil's, all that shit, it was on live. Best believe it. But he's fucked all of them over. I guarantee you, half the mental issues Eric has come from Ernie. Just dealing with him. Same guy that accuses Ernie of SA. Claimed that he gave him herpes and hepatitis C. Now, if you've noticed Ernie's physical issues, a lot of that coincides with the symptoms of having hepatitis C, especially untreated. So you add all of it together with his schizophrenia, you get a nice little cocktail. I've got like 4 screenshots from the live, and they both look tweaked out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ernie and him both. Actually, I'll try to find those tonight and post them on community post. But yeah, like it. That's what Ernie does, guys. It's sad. This is why we come here. Say what we have to say. Because Ernie needs to be put away. He needs to be in jail. He needs to pay for the crimes that he has committed, the ones that he's being charged for, and the ones he's not being charged for yet. I'm sorry, but listening to those videos, I'm still pretty much convinced that Ernie was involved with Ronnie's murder. At least the cleanup. At the very least. Knowing that phone call with Amber happened, knowing he predicted in 2 days Shelby would confess, all of that put in. I really think he did, man. I mean, if you listen to how his uncle and sister and dad talk about him, they don't like him too much. You can see why he was banned from a funeral, and you know, it's the same sister that he called CPS on while he was living in her home. You know, same douchebag. Is that right, Ernie? I know you're watching, punk. Remember, you're the one hiding, not me. All day long, anytime. Show up. I invite it. Hell, I even show up at a Greyhound station if you want. Make it real easy. You won't have to get an Uber or nothing.
Yeah, this like just look at what he did to MAGA, man. Here you have a medical doctor, um, whatever they call her, internist or not internist, but shit, I can't remember. But anyway, um, she has an MD and makes over $250,000 a year, and she's head over heels for Ernie.
I mean, honestly, in my eyes, she was willing to lose that license for Ernie. You know what I'm saying? Just by his association and the things that he was putting out there. To me, I ain't saying she was going to, but it could have. It could have jeopardized it. And I think she probably thought about this a few times. You know what I mean? So she obviously cared about Ernie.
Oh, she cared about him, but um, he shit on her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had her kid around him. She got the ire of Benny Keys coming after her and her kid because of Ernie.
That too, yeah.
And what does she do? She eventually has enough and severs ties. Well, and then Ernie throws up her money to her. Ernie, why is that little clip you show of MAGA drunk cussing you out? Why is that edited? Why don't you show the whole video? Why won't you let us hear what MAGA said? Hospitalist, that's it. But yeah, she's got an MD. Like, you can look her up. But this moron who has nothing in this world to offer anybody screwed that up somehow. Well, because he's a narcissist. And, I don't know, man. Look at you now, Ern. Look at MAGA. She's still living in a nice home with a swimming pool out back, and you living on the streets, walking around saying, Jimbo can't do this. Jimbo can't be homeless. I'm better than Jim because I can be homeless.
Yeah, I mean, and bottom line, I mean, this situation is the way it is because he just wouldn't quit doing crystal meth. That's just the bottom line. That's been the bottom line for a long fucking time, hasn't it, Ernie? That's how you shit on Tina and Xander. I'm sure there's a list of people that you shit on over your fucking meth addiction. I'm pretty sure a lot of these people that I was just referring to were some of those people. I remember Prestonsburg. He definitely did that to her. You know what I mean? Took money to go pay rent that never got paid. Took an iPad, iPhone, bunch of other shit. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, this is a constant thing. So, Ernie, how long has it been that you've been on this shit? Has it been a decade? Really?
You know something I just kind of put together? Like, the people Ernie screws over the most, he when he has his little episodes, he calls out their names.
Oh, yeah.
He called out Jackie's name.
Phil. Shelby.
And Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we know what he's done to Jackie. We saw what he did to Phil.
Yep.
He kicked Phil. What'd you do to Shelby, Ernie? Why is Shelby gonna shoot me? Why? Shelby gonna shoot me? Why, Ernie?
I think we know why. Yeah. I think he knows why. I think that's why it keeps becoming a thing. And it's been going on for, well, better part of a decade. Because I know these fucking highway runs and these episodes aren't something that just started in the past 5 years. Hell, I have to leaned toward believing Amber when she said that Shelby and Ernie had been locked up before in a psychiatric unit. And I think some of this could possibly go beyond the Ronnie King thing. I really do.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a reason why that family does not love Ernie. There's a reason why Daddy disowned. Like, and it's beyond Mom not being well. It's beyond that. Ernie's just, he's just a piece of shit, man. To everybody, his family, to MAGA.
Oh yeah, y'all right. He screwed Lisa over too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Lisa. He screwed her over majorly, and then aired her personal business on YouTube.
Yep. Came between her and her family.
Yep. That's what he aired.
Yep.
Piece of shit. I don't even like Lisa, man. But dude,
stuck his phone in his pocket like a cowardly pussy, and recorded her and her family arguing with each other.
Sort of like he did his mom having one of those little episodes, right, Ernie?
I think I could get through that portal. Let me see them teeth. Oh, it's so pretty.
I had to keep it.
Yep.
Come on, dude. You're a sick piece of shit, motherfucker. But anytime you want to show up, you let me know. I'll meet up.
Well, he says he's going to come over and whoop you and film it.
Yes, Erica. Absolutely. He fucked China over. He absolutely did. She bought him a bunch of clothes because he didn't have shit. Took him up to Kentucky a few times to meet his family, or at least that's what he was saying it was. She paid to have his car towed. Whenever he disappeared, so did like $925 or $950 or something like that. And she's a single mom. And I remember it wasn't very long after we came to YouTube, he had Mountain Violet's husband driving him up and down the road, and he's trying to get dropped off at China's house. Ain't that right, Ernie? And that rig of Ray's couldn't come up her driveway. Ain't that right, Ernie? You think Kemper didn't know? No, I was on the phone with her. And you kept messaging, calling her a whore, talk to me, all this other shit, right, Ernie? You're a fuckhole, dude. Like I said, Ernie needs to be in prison. I found about 4 clips of him bitching about me saying I'm not going to stop until he's in prison. That was 2 years ago. And Ernie, where am I? Oh, look at them teeth. Show me them teeth.
How big do you think our family is? We got family we don't even know. I ain't even seen or nothing else. Some guy went through some kind of portal or something or other, and I went through it. And when I went through it, I couldn't get back to it. And I tried my best to get back, and every time I tried my best to get back, he still like somebody was trying to hold on to me, jerk me, push me around and everything else, and I'm trying to dodge it and duck it and dodge it and everything. It just seemed like when you feel something real strange or something like right in here. See, sometimes I can get through here. I've never been hold that door taking on Ernie. Holding on and jerking all over. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do that. I hit forward. Lord help me. How is it? Parts of the family would. We got all different kinds. They take all different kinds of things for them. I would beat them. I would beat somebody and they turned into a wolf. Right when the moon full. And I say wolf. I was if you tell it. I was. I don't know what he is, couldn't tell you. How you get teeth like that? Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Oh, we're looking around. Oh, boy, you hit it dang. Oh, I had to keep it. Yeah. Let me see your teeth. Would you look at my teeth? Let me see. Smile at me and show me your teeth. All right.
I kept unhighlighting stuff. I couldn't see what you were highlighting, but I kept trying to not highlight it because what the hell? Are we
Beyond
all,
Stupid said, "There's a rap. When I went through it, I couldn't get back to it." Yeah, I'd have to agree with Daisy Joe about how he looks in that picture. There's a few that are like that, and you've heard me say it before that I think he's really he's got a bad spirit or a demon or something. You know, it could be his drug use, it could be his schizophrenia, it could be both, it could be a spirit with all of that.
my screen looks weird. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're not on panel though.
I wonder how that makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. Did you put an overlay up?
I didn't touch anything. You were just playing that video and then it went to this when you took it down. So maybe you closed out on that share screen and you
Well,
still.
there ain't. No, I mean the share screen's gone, but it should still show us. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Totally weird. I don't know why it's not showing us up there.
Yeah, because it's saying removed from stage.
Yeah,
So
but if you remove from stage, then
we're on a solo layout, is what it's saying. I don't know
yeah.
what that is.
Let me see. There you go.
Word. There we go.
Ah, shit. That was weird. Yeah.
To do this to his mother, who has schizophrenia, to record her, to put her all over YouTube, Ernie has no heart, no soul, no compassion, no empathy. He's a dark person. He's a dangerous person. Paige, I couldn't agree more. Like, wow. That's his mom, dude. And he was putting this out before he was trying to be a YouTube star. Like, he's that kind of piece of shit. Same dude that created a Facebook profile using the identity of a guy that had recently passed away, using his pictures, his name, everything, and then trying to tell stories about Ernie's daddy is protected by the government and lives in Wisconsin. He's the beast of Bray Road that murdered that guy's family when he was an infant, and how he had been tracking Ernie and he knew Ernie was going to have to go to Wisconsin to go and unite with his father and make a kill on Halloween, full moon. This is what he was doing with that man's identity. And then, of course, he changed the picture, changed the name when I called him out, of course. Which you can read all that on my channel. I've got all that put out there. Because Ernie's a piece of shit and needs to be exposed. That's why Nicole Pace, Ashley, whatever she goes by, that's why she got reached out to. And I'm so glad she made the decision she did. Because after talking to her and finding out the shit you were doing, yeah, bro, you're a real piece of work. But obviously, Daddy knew. Daddy knew.
Ray said, let me see if I can read that. Can you read that?
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's mom or.
It says, if his mother were to pass, God forbid, he couldn't even go to the funeral because of the warrants. That alone would make me turn myself in.
Me too.
Yep. But he don't care.
He don't care. He don't want to be there. Listen, Ray, his mom got married and he didn't go.
Well, get this. He almost got his mom in trouble being at her house. Wanted. Didn't you, Ernie? And you want to blame trolls. That has nothing to do with anything, boy. You are a fucking fugitive. Hiding out your mom's house. you're putting them into the line of fire. You're putting them into danger, and there's legal consequences for it too, bro. And you're going to do that to your mom. Of all people, you're going to do that to her. Of course, your stepdad too. And then, of course, say they both get locked up for keeping you at their house. What about your sisters that love your mom and try to take care of your mom? Fuck them, right? Just like fuck Amber whenever you called CPS on her, crashing on her couch. I'll teach you to fuck with me. Weak little man. So weak. Ernie's channel is failing on Social Blade. He only gained 20 followers in May. He declined on everything else also.
Well,
dude,
blossoming.
I was gonna say, man, the shit you told me about Speakeasy last night and what you were showing me after the stream. Damn, Speakeasy. Damn. That's all I can say, dude.
That dude is flat out buying subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no two ways about it. He is buying subscribers.
Yep. There's no way that weak ass channel is gaining subs. No. Unless they're just creating them and subbing up, which I doubt, because he's too fucking lazy to do that. He's gonna buy them. With money he could be spending on his son. He could be. And honestly, I was thinking about it the other day. I think we should maybe do a little fundraiser sometime the next week or two. Just to help out with the expenses going to and from therapy, gas, nuggets, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. It don't have to be anything major, but I think we should do that.
Man, Kumquat must have took the night off.
Well, yeah.
Well,
he ain't gonna show up unless there's 30 people, man. Oh, it's Friday. Wow, I forgot.
Yeah.
Damn, Speakeasy. Damn. That lost ain't got no fucking content, huh? Andrew Tate hasn't done a podcast recently? Is that what it is?
Mr. Nobody said buying subs don't work. They slowly get deleted.
Yeah, they fall off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let him waste his money, Mr. Nobody. Let's Speakeasy buy, because go look at his Social Blade, Mr. Nobody. It's so funny because you can look at his chat on any given night, and you don't have 15 or 20, maybe 30 people in chat, and most of those are mods and not bot in his chat. But on those nights, he will have one of those nights he gained, was it 60 or 40 or 60?
It was 70, and then he had like 2 different nights at 40. And I think you showed me that the night that he gained the 70, he didn't even do a live stream.
Right.
And then like his live stream numbers, like 2,000 and 3,000 views on a lot of these videos. No way, man. There's no way. I don't care if you looped it or whatever. No, there's no fucking way. Not stupid. Not a damn bit of it's organic.
Let me, I'm trying to pull up this. Let's see.
Hey, Donna, I hope you get to feeling better, hon.
Hey, Donna.
She says, I'm mostly listening tonight, Jimbo. I'm battling severe nausea tonight, but I'm watching.
Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. I hope you feel better soon.
And a headache. Yeah. Just rest up. Hopefully it'll go away with some rest.
Yeah, I hope so. All right, let me pull up Speak Sleazy here and show y'all his Social Blade.
Social Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the grade on his channel anyway?
It's a B-.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, which is typical, for a channel, but that's, busy. And he does, he's busier than we are. He
Right.
spends 60 or 70 hours a week on YouTube.
Right.
Let's see. Now I can't really see because I'm blind, but I'm gonna pull up these. I'll show you all and let you go over here. I'll scroll and stuff. Let's see. Here's his social blade. Let me go over and make this big screen here. Yeah, hell, right there. I think that's as big as I can get it. Let's see. All right, now I can pull it close to my screen here and see if I can see a little bit better. But all right, as you'll see on look, all right, on May 23rd, which was what, last night, there are 0 views. You see right here in this little column over here to the. I don't know if you can see my mouse arrow, but
Right. I see your icon.
and then over here on the. Let's see if I can highlight it. I'm not going to highlight it. Yep, there we go. 0, and then but he's got 60 new subscribers. Plus 60.
It was
Then
60.
yeah, then right up here, 2 above it, he's got plus 40 with 164 views. So how? I'll tell you how. Your credit card, your debit card.
Yep. That Cash App that you ain't supposed to have.
I mean, look, you know his channel is went to hell in a handbag this month.
Oh yeah.
But over here, you look, he's got plus 10, plus 10, plus 70, plus 10, plus 10. Minus 10 means he took a video down. I don't know how you. No, minus 10 subscribers. I guess that's when Resto busted his ass. And then 2 days with no action, and then plus 40, plus 10, plus 60, plus 10. Yeah. Come on now. Now, Kemper, I'm going to tell you, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. This dude is not fooling anybody.
He's fake. Like we called it out when he first showed up, he's fake. I don't think so, Cowgirl at heart, as long as some of it's organic. I don't think you can.
Well, I think if they look into it though, and because you do get paid per 1,000 views.
Oh, okay.
On live streams. So if he's buying views, now the subs I don't think, but if he's buying views and they look into it and figure that out that he can lose his monetization, maybe even his channel. That's a big no-no, buying views.
Gotcha.
Right, that dude. Plus 60 never happened. That's horseshit. And that's what makes it so obvious. It's like Ernie. Ernie, what was it when our channel, like when we surpassed him, it was like at 2,500.
Yeah.
Way back when we first started. He started predicting. Well, tomorrow I'll have 100 new, and by Friday I'll have 500 new, and he hit it every time. Every time he hit the mark. Well, come to find out, he was having Alicia Turner buy those subscribers.
Yep, well, Bannerby.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I forgot that name.
No, that's how I remember it, is because of that name. Sorry. That's what I knew about before. So, oh, Bannerby.
Mr. Nobody said the views are from him going to big channels and getting on panel. He does get some views that way. Yeah, he's a panel whore for sure. Hang on just a second. That's my son. Let me mute out.
Yeah, he does like the panel hop. But, that's how Mama T made her skanky ass name in the community. Because she was pretty much jumping on Liberators, Ernie's, Jimbo's, any panel she can get on. And you see Speakeasy go and talk some shit on somebody's panel. He'll clip it, bring it back to his channel. He'll play it on his live stream and talk shit and talk shit and talk shit and play it like 10 times because he's narcissist, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what he does. That's his version of creating content, is him going to Queen Bee's or somebody's and talking shit. I've been watching that for a minute.
Yeah, he'll do that, and then he'll clip his own shit and talk about it. You know, like
Yep, that's what I was saying. He'll play it like 10 times on his own live, over and over, and like he's a narcissist, man. Like you see how he's looking into the screen. I guarantee you, there's a video showing him as he's dancing for the whole chat, like he tries to do his little Milli Vanilli bullshit. So he's all about himself. I guarantee he's got like, I don't know, at least 4 mirrors down in that basement that he can walk by.
Mr. Nobody said, I think he won't mess with me now. It's hilarious. Yeah, Mr. Nobody, he's afraid because he knows you'll dunk on his ass just like Resto did. And hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Good morning. There was another one I saw and I can't find it now.
Yeah, I was listening to that live stream of Ernie's yesterday. He told that guy that if he wanted to, he could be making about $2,500 a month off of YouTube, off of monetization. Let me be specific. He said monetization.
If he wanted to, okay, like he don't want to.
Well, that's the thing. He can't because he's banned.
Mm-hmm.
He can't monetize. He was talking all that shit, knowing good and damn well he's lost 8 channels.
Yeah.
He lost around 10 grand to him fucking up when he was monetized. Because he had to go and do that lottery. Next thing you know, boom, gone. See you.
Yep. Now Watch said, you don't always get even numbers of new subs. Right, Now Watch. You don't always get 40, 60, 70.
No. There's days you get 4 or 5. Some days you get 1. Some days you get whatever, man. Like, it's never 40.
No,
I don't care.
You know, our channel has been steadily growing, you know, but we don't get 70 or 80 at a time. Like, it's just, or 200 in the span of 2 weeks. Like, especially when you're a loser. Like, that guy, okay, if you watch his channel and these people go and they look, right, like, oh, hell, let's see what Resto's song, let's go check this guy out. You think they're going to subscribe to that channel? No. Hell to the no. Like, no. People.
Well, see, I mean, I could see it at the beginning when, like, he first came to the community. I could see him getting, you know, 15, 20, maybe 30. But after everything that's gone down, everything, I'm talking about him being exposed by Christina, I'm talking about Resto, and I'm talking about everything that's happened. There's no fucking way this fool is getting that kind of fucking numbers. No way. Sorry. I've seen this shit on YouTube too long to know any better than that. Sorry. Because there ain't.
Hey, Mr. Nobody, I expect a new Mr. Nobody song coming out about subs growing, you know, 10, 20, 40, 60. I expect something clever real soon. But, I mean...
Right. Oh, that's a good one, Skunk Ape. He said, I bet he stands in front of those mirrors, combing his hair, saying to himself, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. You know he does. Like I said, man, like he's got more than one screen there. He's definitely watching himself dance. He does this when he's not live, guaranteed. I'd be willing to bet he's got hours of footage of himself, just like Ernie does. I mean,
oh yeah, he's like Ernie. He's his own biggest fan. But
I wish they just both go play in Niagara Falls.
Okay, but as a, you know, as a YouTube subscriber myself, okay, if I go check out a channel that people are making fun of, I may check it out. You think I'm hitting the subscribe button? I only subscribe to channels that I want to see. Like, I'm not going to waste a subscription and take up the space on my computer when I scroll through the channels I want to see on a shit channel like Speakeasy. So I don't believe, he's fake, man. And, well, that's been exposed anyway, how fake he is. What he needs.
Yeah, he's not a kickboxer. He stole that persona from Christina's ex-boyfriend, the one that was before him.
Mm-hmm.
He is not a rapper. He wants to be a rapper, but, he's too fake to do anything. He doesn't have any initiative to do anything. Every song that he's got has been heavily produced, I guarantee it.
Hey, beyond stupid.
To the point of at least 2/3 of the music is not real. It's bullshit, sampled shit. Yeah.
Right.
That's all it is. He's not a real fucking dad. None of his kids live with him. He doesn't have anything to do with one of them. He doesn't pay anything on at least one of them that we know of. We know that he didn't pay anything for 9 years on another one. Also, that same one is the one that he had with an underage.
You too, Bama.
So, at the age of 15, she's pregnant by Easy, and he's 18.
Yep. Ain't it funny how all these people want to throw around accusations and try to drag somebody when they got real demons and real skeletons in their closet?
Yep. Well, they want to ignore it. That gives them the excuse not to deal with their shit.
Yeah, it deflects away from their shit.
Yep. For them, and tries to for the people around it.
All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to get a little bit of sleep here. Everybody else is asleep besides me, so.
You're going to have a long day tomorrow.
Yeah. But we'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow night and bring some thunder. How about that?
Word. I'm down.
Hey, Penny. In case y'all didn't know, I am in the same town with Penny right now.
Well, you kids behave.
We will. But, all right, guys. Y'all wish Molly's boyfriend good luck tomorrow, if you don't mind. Say a prayer for safety. That's first in all sports and all athletics. We appreciate it. And we will hop on out of here in just a second. I'm still working on the outro, so I don't want to play our old outro, but I'll play some outtakes. How about that?
Okay.
As we head on out for the evening. Appreciate y'all. Until tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
And when you're proven to be liars, you will be ruined forever.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that.
All of that.
None of these goddamn fucking YouTubers have had to go through anything that I've gone through, period. Or my children, period. So all these fucking people up on here can fuck the fuck off. Because they don't know fucking shit. And they've made money off of me. They've made money off my broken tooth. Like, talking shit about me.
Let me tell you one thing you never do. You never run from adversity. You never run from someone who's standing in your fucking face, sitting here, hey, bud. And it's not even hostile at all. You never run. Leaders do not run.
Even though I love gay people, I think they're hilarious. I think they're awesome people. And they have style and they have taste and I freaking love them to death. I think they're awesome people. Again. But I don't think he's bi either. I love them too. I have a few people who are transgender that I hang out with.
Are you retarded? Seriously? You want to sit and talk shit to me and laugh at me in my private messages, making fun of Ernie? Seriously? What is wrong with you people?
But fact of the matter is, it don't matter because I'm coming after them. Oh! And it's at all costs.
Anyway, I'm just bored tonight. Just nothing to do at all, really. I've been, just trying to get you to talk, but you won't talk. And not only that, but I know you have a personal vendetta. I know that you feel like I've ruined your life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm ready. I'm really ready for you because honestly, I want to kill you. And for what you did to me, yeah, because you did some pretty fucked up stuff too. And I'm ready because I'm got a score to settle myself, and I'm far from finished.
Take a one-way flight because, biatch, you look horrible tonight. I said, biatch, you look horrible tonight.
If anybody can donate tonight, I would appreciate it. I would like to eat.
But he backed out, the chicken fucker.
Every live, it's all Jimbo, 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 Jimbo. Oh, Jimbo, 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 Jimbo.
Stop right there! Stop! No, 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 no,
Lovey, 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 lovey. Come and get me. Every one of you. Come and get me. Play my game. Let's see how good I am.
Anita dick in me?
What? Say what?
He fucking dropped his drawers and there was his dick and balls.
Did you just shit in my car?
Oh hell, he's seen us. Shit, he's seen us. Jim Bob seen us looking at him, we gotta hide. I ain't scared of Jim Bob, I'm going back. Hell, wait on me, I'm coming. I'm about too old for this shit.